Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night. It depends on where you're listening to Canute Exploration, your topic in a podcast. Those of you listening on your favorite podcast platform, those on YouTube viewing, welcome to Canute Exploration. I'm sure that there are persons listening from Jamaica, the United States, Canada, Russia, Cayman, Brazil, Denmark, UK, France, Germany, Ukraine, Spain, Australia, some parts of Africa, New Zealand, St. Lucia, Switzerland, according to our data, we picked up that persons have been listening from those regions. Welcome to Canute Exploration, your topic in the podcast. I am Dr. Canute White. I'll be talking to a very special person this morning. As I said, where you're from this evening, this night, tonight, wherever you're listening, viewing from, and she needs your help, and it's important that you hear her story. She's from Jamaica. She's a single mother, and sickness, illness is something that we don't bring on ourselves. Any of us, you, me, anyone, no matter your status in life, can get sick just like that. And you never know when we are going to need some assistance, no matter our status in life, because that's how life is. And my guest today need your help. We'll be talking to her about a little about her childhood, just to find out a bit about her and about her faith. And we'll be talking about her vacation that she realized she had the sickness. She went there to have fun, but it happens. Life happens. So let me invite Saidian Townsend into the studio and let us have a conversation. Saidian, how are you
Hi,
doing?
I'm good. Giving God thanks and praise.
Love that out there in
Yeah.
Jamaica. Where in Jamaica are you?
I'm in Portmore, but I'm from
Oh,
Kingston.
all right, Kingstonian, under the clock, right? I love that, but you're in Portmore. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I'm living in Portmore by my mom.
Okay. Sadian, first thing I'd
Yeah.
like to ask you, who is Sadian?
Um, Saidian Nicola Townsend, that's my name. Some people
Cool.
call me Sadie.
Sadie.
I'm a
All right.
God-fearing person. I'm a loving, kind, honest person.
Yeah.
To
Love
get
that.
to know me is to love me. And I love elders. I love old people. I
Yeah,
always
yeah.
attached to old people. I don't know why. I always attached to old people. Yes, I love old people.
You just connect to the old elders. Yeah,
The
I
old
love it.
people
I
a
love it.
lot, and people can't help themselves.
Yeah,
Understand?
yeah,
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 people
yeah.
were fortunate, people are like retarded, handicapped, you can call it. I love
Mm.
them people, because them can't work for help themselves.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
regardless of my situation, I always I try to give back. Like here small it is.
Yeah,
Always I
I
try to
love
give
that.
assistance. Same
I
way.
start I start to feel the vibes from you already. I I love the vibe.
God, I love God. I love God. My
All right.
testimony is 124.
Cool. We're gonna talk about your faith a little, but tell me about your
Yeah.
childhood though. Tell us about your childhood. Where were you born? Where
Growing up
you
in Kingston, Olympic Gardens, Tower Hill. You must heard about that before. Was
yeah,
okay, but sometimes the vibes kick up over there with the war. This
violence,
minute
yeah.
they cool, everything good. But growing up was very nice. In those days, was very nice. Me I tell- and I like now, you can't walk what's the place right now. You're
Yeah,
freed. But growing up in
yeah.
those times was very nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. I know
Mm.
that area because I am from Waterhouse. Even though I am here in the United States, I grew up in Western Kingston, Waterhouse, Penwood Road side, Seaview
Oh, and
Gardens.
that's
Yeah,
good.
I know the place. I know the place. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's nice that you had a good childhood. I note that as a ghetto man, I note that in the inner city we can have fun and we
Yeah,
we
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 have
come
fun,
off
but
a good table as them say. Yeah, no matter
yeah,
what happened, through poverty we still come
but no
off a good.
matter the situation.
Yeah, tell you, I've gone
Mm-hmm.
through it. I've gone through it.
So we have rough times, we have rough
We have
days,
rough time.
we
We
have
have rough.
rough days, but nevertheless, God carry through it.
Of course, of course. I'm
Mm-hmm.
here sitting as Dr. Canute White now, but I came through it, through the inner city, no matter what happened, no matter the condition, we will survive. But
Yeah,
tell me though about your faith.
okay. My
Your faith.
faith. If me never have God, I'm a backslider. I grew up in the
Okay.
church.
Yeah, that's
And
all right.
when I reach teenager stage, I backslide.
Yeah.
Understand? I reach, you
Yeah.
know, to reach 18 now, they for your own. You
Yeah.
feel like
You
nobody can't talk to you, want to do what you feel like for do. My
yeah.
backslide at church.
Yeah. Yeah.
But since me took sick, I give back my life to God.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Important.
if me never have God, I was a praying person. Even me now go to church, me I pray. Everybody know me. I write about God
Yeah.
for my Facebook page right through. But
Yeah.
me
I
I
love
tell
that.
you,
Lesson.
since me
Yeah.
take sick, it's on a different level with God. And
Yeah.
if me
Yeah.
never have God, I couldn't pray. Me know me not there right now.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not tell you, me no no me mother eat a rubbish pan. Come
Yeah.
here tell the friends feel me, family feel me, siblings feel me. But God never feel. He
Yeah.
never lie. Not a man to lie. In
Yeah.
word cannot go back void. If me never have a prayer life, we gotta have faith. Sometimes I feel like we give up, yes, me not like we all blood run to the all of you. We all shot at the
Yeah.
glory of God more while. But I feel like I tell myself I'm not giving up. Me not giving up. Me not giving up. And there's nothing
Yeah.
too hard for God not to do. If
Yeah.
God can't heal me from brain tumor, what else He cannot do?
Yeah.
He come,
Yeah.
I removed brain tumor 2019.
Yeah. Yeah.
From
You
there,
know, we are going to talk about that now, but it's important that you have that faith. I love it because, you know, as you have said, God never fails.
try it.
Man will fail us, but God
Mm,
never fail us,
never
right? And I
fail.
love that. Yeah. You went to Trinidad and Tobago. I read in the newspaper because
Yes, I did.
hats off to the gleaner, I guess, right? I'm not sure if the Observer in Jamaica carried your story as well. But well, the Gleaner Company had carried your story. We appreciate that. Can you exploration your topic in a podcast? I'd like to extend this so that others can hear. But you had gone on a vacation in Trinidad. What were your
Yes.
expectations initially when you go to Trinidad? Tell me what were you expecting? What type of vibes you expected?
I was expecting to have fun, enjoy myself. First time going to Trinidad. And I started, but my partner went over there to do some construction to build houses. So he
Yeah.
was the one that sent for me
Okay.
after. And I started
Mm.
and I went over there just to see how Trinidad was. And I
Yeah.
started to have
Yeah.
on a vacation. And
Yeah.
less than less than a week after my take sick there.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
less than a week after I take sick.
What happened?
I was sleeping 3 a.m. in the morning. And I feel a pain in my head. Unbearable pain when I can't. Me lie down on the bed. Him say my eye them skin over.
Yeah.
As I over there, him say me lie down like me have fits. But it wasn't fit. The doctor said it
Yeah.
was anxiety attack.
Yeah.
But from that night, went to the hospital, because they call the ambulance, and I went
Yeah.
to the hospital. I just have feel the pain right through. Right, can't stop. The doctor them give me medication, it's still not stopping. They said, no, something is wrong. So I do an MIR scan. So I went and
Yeah.
did a scan in the
Yeah.
hospital. And they said,
Yeah.
they see a mass on my head to the right side. And it's
Oh.
emergency. It have a move like no.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It have a move like no, because where it is, the rest of the nervous system are going to cripple me up.
Oh. Mm.
The day after I can't, if you notice the left foot now work, it
Yeah.
a waggle. The left hand can't use at all, at all. Me still in a pain. Them like me to the hospital, me still in a pain. Me go back in the hospital. Them say, listen, she have to do a surgery emergency. She have to go home to do it. She can't do it
Oh.
here because she don't have documents for there. And our
Okay.
law is
Mm-hmm.
for you, if you're not from Trinidad, you have papers for Trinidad, they cannot do surgery in the public hospital unless you go
Okay.
private.
Mm.
So I call my mom and tell her, I call my father, they say, come back home. So I
Yeah.
went back home 2 weeks after they the ticket, and 2 weeks after I went straight back home. That time
So
I
you went
get
back
it
to
worse.
Jamaica. You went
Yeah, I
back
went
to
back to
Jamaica.
Jamaica,
Yeah.
everything started get worse.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Still in the PNC and we the foot, the car is the left foot now. This time it's now waggle. You just can't go
Yeah.
on the left foot. So me I feel fling myself, walk a fling myself. See me like
Oh.
drop down. Me I
Mm.
walk a drop off all off of the bed.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Because it's the left hand at all that I'm still in a pain. Some mother came up to public and them set an appointment for me to do a surgery.
Mm-hmm.
So they said in the next 2 months' time I was come back. When I go back to public, I was there to all long. Every day the surgery put up. Every day, every
Yeah.
day. And I still a feel the pain. I still a feel the pain. Then for a
Yeah.
couple of months, then my father said, no, no, this is not right. She can't get
Mm-hmm.
the surgery done. It a
Yeah.
put off. Because them said the theater for COVID got drop in same time, the COVID.
Yeah.
Got drop
Yeah.
in same time, 2020.
Yeah. Yeah.
Late 2019. Late
Right. Yeah.
2019. Yeah.
Yeah.
So my father went by UC and get a date for me at UC. So
So
they
so
transferred
you went to Kingston Public Hospital and
me
it had been
first.
put off, yeah, the first time. And then
Yeah,
now
yeah,
you have to transfer. Well, you have to try another hospital that is the
yeah,
university hospital. Okay.
yes, University Hospital. So I went to UC and I forgot. It was second day of December 2019. I reached
Mhm.
UC 7 p.m. in the night. And
Oh,
them start streaming me up same time. Test my blood, test my pressure. I didn't have no pressure problem at all. Regards
yeah.
me of the headache. Them test
Yeah.
the blood was good, everything was good. But doctor was saying, what could have caused this? I smoke. I said, no, I don't smoke. I don't
Yeah.
drink. So I
Okay.
don't know what caused. Anyway, the next morning, would that be the 3rd of December, I did my surgery. I was the first person going to theater, 6 a.m. I'm the first person that went in and
Yeah.
removed my tumor. It was a frontal cranial tumor. That's the name of the tumor. Frontal
Oh.
cranial tumor.
Mm. So
Mm-hmm.
is that I mean, I hear the name of the tumor. Is that one of the worst one? What are they saying?
No, no, no. This one is not cancerous.
Oh, okay.
This one is not cancerous.
Love that. Yeah. Uh-huh.
But God is good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
It can
Yeah.
be removed. It can be removed.
Yeah.
But them said it can grow back. I don't must grow back. To pray
Okay.
and trust God. It can grow back and it don't must grow back. But if it grow back, it's gonna grow back small, not gonna grow back big, this time big, like it was
Yeah.
before. They can use things to get rid of it, burn it out.
Yeah.
Metals
Yeah.
to burn it out. Yeah.
I love that.
But
Yeah.
anyway, I went I can go ahead.
Yeah, you're listening to Canute Exploration, your topic in the podcast. I'm Dr. Canute White, talking to Saidian Townsend. She was diagnosed with a brain challenge when she was on vacation in Trinidad in 2019. And it was a tumor, which is not malignant. It is benign and something that can be removed. She's talking to us about the challenges that she was having, the diagnosis, and what the doctors have been saying about it. Go ahead.
And when I come out of the theater, the next day, you have to go in the other part. You know where other part where they put it in. You come out of
Oh,
the
it's like an
theater.
intensive care
But
thing.
watch you. You might watch it for even 12 hours.
Okay, right.
I don't
Sort
remember
of an
that part.
intensive care. I'm wondering if
Intensive.
intensive care. Yeah. Hmm.
Yes, I was there for 12 hours. Till it reached 24 hours. 24 hours over they put me on the ward. When I went on the ward now, in the morning when I woke up, I see things running from my head. Yellow
Yeah.
stuff running from the head. Roll it like, when water run off your body.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
say, doctor, start crying, doctor, nurse.
Mm,
Something I
yeah.
run from head, it look like pus. I cannot
Yeah.
tick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doctor come
Yeah.
and say, yes, it's pus. So they call the
Yeah.
surgeon. And the surgeon come, him, me that my head wrap with somebody wrap it with,
Yeah.
and then pull
Right.
it off, and then look at it, and then test you something and test it and say, yes, it's pus. The
Okay.
brain plate is infected. We have to remove the
Oh.
brain plate. They said it was supposed to move, but they were trying to save it. And that's because the
Mhm.
tumor rests right on it, so it was infected.
Oh.
They rushed me back to the theater and pulled back the head and remove the brain plate. Then I went to intensive care after. So
Mm,
I don't
mm.
have no.
That's a challenge. I yeah, you can show us what's going on there. Let me have you solo layout. Okay, so that's the go again. Bring your head down. All right. Okay. Right. Okay. Scene. Yeah.
There's no
Saw that.
plate right there to cover the brain.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the first surgery, right?
Yeah.
So there's another surgery that you have to do now.
Yeah, to put him by the plate. Had a
Oh,
several MRI scan and the
mhm.
tumor don't grow back. So thanks be to God. So the surgeon give me authority now to replace by the plate.
Oh, so if the tumor had grown, back, restored, then you couldn't put the plate back. You couldn't put
No,
the
no,
plate
no,
back.
not
Okay, because
no.
it might have grown onto it and
Yes.
yeah, be deadly. Oh, I see.
So they must say no, if the plate go on back, if it even do come, it now come big, it come very small enough. Methods of them can use to burn it out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So tell me
Mm-hmm.
now, the next
Good.
surgery, what will it cost you, and what will happen? What you expect to happen for the next surgery, which is not done yet? That's what you're waiting to do.
Mm-hmm.
What you expect to
I
have
have a
happen? What's going on?
I have an outstanding bill by UC right now for 1.4. So I guess the next surgery with the outstanding bill will come to at least $3 million to cover
Okay,
everything.
okay. So you're saying you have an outstanding bill for 1.4 million Jamaican dollar
Yeah,
at the University Hospital, right, in
yes,
Jamaica, and the next surgery, including wishing, well, in addition to that which you have heard, would come up to almost $4 million.
yes, because I have the brain plate to also buy. The plate, I have
Oh,
the plate to also buy. I get the
yeah.
prescription. Yeah, and I get the estimate bill for the plate. It's 300 and something thousand for the plate alone.
Wow. And I want to be clear, you're talking about Jamaican dollars here.
Yes, I have the bill can show you a receipt, the estimate bill of the receipt and the prescription. Come to three
Okay.
hundred and odd Jamaican $1,000. I don't sell at UCE, they're selling Ligani by a pharmacy in Ligani,
Okay.
Lane
Okay.
Plaza.
Okay. We at Jamaica, we at Canute Exploration, your topic on podcast, believe you. But I'd want you to, if your daughter could reach for those things, and and you show us, that would be nice as well, right? So if they could show, if you have the prescription and so on, you could perhaps, cover your name or whatever and show us eventually. That would be nice if your daughter can reach for
Yes,
that. But
no
but um
problem.
but I want those persons in the diaspora, Jamaicans in the diaspora, be it Canada, UK, America, wherever you are, Jamaicans, to assist Saidian in her quest to get this process finished and to pay off pay off that bill that she had with the university hospital. We who are in the diaspora know what's going on in Jamaica and how it comes when it comes to medical bills, what the crisis that can be created, right? And that's millions of dollars, right? Jamaican dollars, not US dollars, right? Sadian?
No, not
Jamaican
US,
dollars,
Jamaica.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Jamaican dollars, right? So I would like to ask those persons in the diaspora, and even if you're not Jamaican in the diaspora, try to help this single mother. You're a single mother, I read,
My
right?
daughter is 7 years old.
Yeah, and she's in sixth form doing well, right? I
Yeah,
suspect.
only
Yeah,
child high school.
oh, she's at early childhood and she's doing well.
Yeah.
Tell me something though,
Yeah.
say there. Who else have been rallying around you? Or have you been getting some assistance?
God, my mother, my father. I did a local cake sale yeah, the other day when I
Oh,
put it in the glider. I get a
yeah,
local assistance. Understand? There's a small amount of assistance. So I did a cake sale to spin over.
yeah,
Understand? Yeah.
yeah,
And I went
yeah,
by the hospital. I went by the hospital trying to start paying some of the bills.
yeah,
Understand? Just a small amount because it's not a
yeah,
lot. But not
yeah,
everybody got have 100,000 to get all time now and then to the COVID go come in or leak down everybody.
yeah,
Understand? I
yeah,
have my daughter. She got the
yeah,
subjects next year again.
yeah.
So
Cool.
it's not easy. She's 17
Yeah,
years old.
yeah,
Sometimes she cry, but when me even want to cry, me say me not cry electricity. And that's me
yeah,
try
I
to even
know.
go out a road or lock
Yeah,
the room door and cry to my God. Because it
yeah,
mash her down when she cry. So I'm not
yeah.
sure have her school work to do. And I don't want to put up stress on her when I wish I have already.
And I agree
But she
with you.
also mother
Yeah.
help me out. So I can't use my left hand. As you can see. The left
Oh,
hand I can't use it.
Yeah,
Everything else
yeah.
come back home. I can't want now. Come here, go. Been at the therapy. I'm on a rehab.
Cool.
But I'm here, I'm there for 1.5 years now. So them send me back home. So 1 month now since I'm home.
Yeah,
Not going there. Cause I used to go there 2 times a week. Thursday
yeah,
and Friday. But I'm not going there anymore. Cause they say I'm there long enough now. And it's a
yeah,
progress. Because when I came there, I couldn't walk.
yeah.
My mother for carry me there 2 times a week from 4 more to Mona Rehab. We in the
Mm.
Papi say no, that's very really
Yeah, I
far.
know where that is. And that's
Yeah.
this what John St. John's, what's the name of it? What's it the right name of it?
Mona
Rehab.
Rehab. Mona Rehab. Mona
Okay.
Rehab.
John Golden.
In
John Golden. Yeah, Rehab, something like that.
Colin.
Um,
Yeah, that's right.
yeah. We appreciate them here from Canutes Exploration as well. Hats off to them and the other institutions that are helping. And so you're improving slightly.
Yeah, I'm walking right now. I'm walking 100% right now. It's just the hand, but I
Yeah.
can't run. I don't reach the running stage as yet. I'm
Yeah.
reaching there slowly,
I
but I
know
don't reach the
you'll get
running
there.
stage
Yeah.
as yet. But if I can't use
Really.
the left hand.
Yeah, yeah. What's the
Mm-hmm.
prognosis though? What's the prognosis? Is it that eventually you will come back? What the doctor is
Yeah,
saying, as soon as they do the second operation, then you will be back
no.
totally.
They say
What?
the nerves. The nerve is because the tumor did the rest of the nerves.
Yeah.
So it's like it shake up everything. So the nerve don't restore in the hand as yet and the muscles are weak. So we just go and get some therapy. When we can't go out, go pay to get, we do it at my home. But them used to
Oh,
teach
cool.
me. A piece of
Yeah.
paper and put on the wall. My mother go and do it. I can go do a private therapy. I do it. But private therapy them so expensive. I pay 6,000 for 1 hour for 1 day.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
expensive. You can't even do it.
One of the things I love with my people, Jamaicans, turn way on and
Mm-hmm.
make fashion. Turn way on and make fashion. We always find some way to improvise, to get by. We are resilient people, and I love that. And yeah, it plays into your situation. That's good. So, how can we help? Tell us. How can people help? What are you asking?
I'm praying that God send a destiny helper, someone to bless me, to pay my doctor bill so I can get to do my surgery, someone to buy my bone plate so I can get to replace the bone plate in my head, so I can go on with my life. Come I want to go work, I want to help my family, help my daughter. Now me not like
Yeah,
sit down. It's a girl, I always a move around. Before this reach me, I own a bar. I'm have to give
oh,
up everything when this reach me.
yeah, yeah,
Everything I have to give up, sell out and give everything through doctor bill and so forth. Sell out everything and give up the bar, give up the space. So
yeah,
I'm a
yeah,
person is up and down. Understand? Working. Me not
yeah.
me the up at the bar, me a cook and I sell. No, me
Are
can't
you?
not tell for myself. By
Yeah.
the
So
grace of
you're
God keep me.
you're unemployed for nearly 2 years. I read.
Yeah, almost from 2019,
Yeah,
September I took sick.
yeah, yeah. Interesting. And are you on medication now? Are you finding it's a challenge to
No
find
medication at
medication?
all. Thanks be to God.
Cool, cool. I love that. I love that.
Thanks
I
be
love
to God. Me tell you say it never easy with the medication. Think of when me dey on medication pay 20,000 every 2 weeks. And me I tell you say
that.
the rough,
Wow.
the rough, rough. But God me I tell you say God help. God send
Yeah,
help. Me not depend
yeah,
on right now. Me talking. God me not depend on. Trust me. So go and eat healthy. Drink my smoothie, my green juice. That's never
yeah,
stay
yeah,
far from food and red meat and don't know what to cause of the tumor.
yeah.
In
Oh
those
yeah, yeah,
how me get this tumor.
yeah,
Understand? I
yeah,
puzzle the doctor them. Those to me get this type
yeah,
of tumor.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As I said in the introduction, it can happen to any of us. We are not
Yeah.
immune from these things, because you are going about your own life, and this just happened. Yeah, and so we have to be our brothers, sisters, keepers for that matter, and assist as best as possible. Um, you you were doing this contribution thing. What's the name?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and some unscrupulous persons um, did something wrong in order
Yeah.
to tell us about that. And before you say anything about that, I'd like to say that, hey, if you're helping Sadian, help her. Don't do it for your own benefit. or you're, for some other of some other agenda. When we give our number, which was published in the newspaper later on, call her because you want to help her, not because of some other agenda. Go ahead, Sadie, and tell us what happened.
Yes, this lady, I know what to call her name.
No,
She's a
please.
Christian.
Yeah,
She's a Christian. Someone that I know.
yeah.
She said she's gonna help me. But do a GoFundMe
Oh, yeah.
to gain money for. Anyway, she give me the thing to publish. I publish on my Facebook, my Instagram.
Yeah.
I noticed people are coming to me say them give her money to bless me. They go for me now move. It now move. Till to
Yeah.
reach 1,000 Canadian. I still now move. We give
Yeah.
God thanks still because guess what? I never nobody on my side, people from Canada on fear side.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
put it on and I bless
Yeah.
it. And up to now, nobody on my face to face never donate nothing at all. But she
Okay.
get
Okay.
money.
Yeah.
Understand? Why them and they try to tell people give she the money, she
Yeah.
don't want them put on in person on the GoFundMe. And
Yeah.
people keep on that time saying just give her money and they show me all the receipt. And it now up on the go. I tell them just listen not here. No, it don't need no argument. Just stop the GoFundMe. Whatever
Yeah.
you make, send to me.
Yeah.
She tell me say I have to give her 2 weeks. I said me know say something not something. I say
Okay.
all right, me I give her 2 weeks, I give her a long rope.
Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
Anyway, 2 weeks after, she sent me $700. So
Yeah.
that's why I said one to the other three. She blocked me same time. I said no problem. God bless you and God keep you.
Yeah.
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 People
Yeah.
doing up to the last night, somebody called me on Facebook and there's my picture out there, somebody collected money off
Oh.
me, my picture on a Facebook page. Somebody have used my picture to collect money. Someone want money to her. So that's I don't know about it. You know my number?
Yeah.
You have me on WhatsApp? You know me
Yeah.
my page on Facebook. You know me on Facebook. Don't give nobody no money. You know my
All right.
number.
So what I
Understand?
want you to say now, how can this be
Mhm.
prevented? What do you say to individuals who will be listening to this, who will be watching this? What would you say to them in order to stop this? Hey, give them some direction.
Don't give nobody no money. Speak to me in person. You have my number, speak to me in person. I have 2 accounts. I have an NCB and a Jamaican national account. Call me and get to me in person. Before you do any transaction with anybody at all, call me and get to me in person.
Yeah.
I'll give you my
Yeah.
number. I will give you my mother number. You can get to
Okay.
me
Okay.
if
So
you wish to bless. God bless you.
I want you to give that number now, right? The number that you can give. Mark you. Let me say this to you. This will be public. This will be on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah.
It will be on most of the podcast platforms. So people from all over the world will see that number, will hear that number, right? So the number that you can give that number now. I suspect the account number that you will give is the account number that money will be going to, not your personal account, so to speak, but the
Mhm.
account for this venture, right? So I want you to
Okay.
give those out now. Tell us what those are.
You want my phone number first or you want account number first?
Give me the phone number first so that people can contact you.
Okay, my phone number is 1-876-448-7738. Again, 1-876-448-7738. And if you don't get me on that number, please call my mother number. My mom number is 7-888-395. My mother number is 1-876-7888. That is 38-395. And I will repeat my number. My number is 448-7738. And the area code is 1876.
Okay, before you give the account number now, I must say that it was published in the Gleaner. I think it was one number was published in the Gleaner, right?
My phone number
So
was published in the Cleaner.
fine. So that
I'm an
number,
NCB account.
right? That number, including the NCB account, will be in the description. So those of you listening, those of you watching, if you go to the description of this episode of Can You Exploration, your topic in a podcast, you will see those numbers. You will see the account number. But Saidian is going to give us the account number. Go ahead, Saidian.
The account number is 474-420-779. It's an NCB account. It's St. Jago Plaza branch, St. Catherine.
Yeah.
The account is 474 420 779. NCB account 474 420 779.
Okay.
NCB account.
And I suspect that it's a saving account, the
It's
Gleaner
a
public
saving
that.
account.
Yeah, right. So all of these information, except for two of the numbers that she had given, um, it's on the description, listeners, viewers. So you can go there and find those information and contact Sadian. Contact Sadian, nobody else. Right? You give her your mother's number, your mother will
Yes,
answer.
my
First,
was
right, the number that she gave.
7888395
Right.
1876 year code.
Good. The mummy will answer that. Right?
Yeah.
So to prevent the scamming, as we would call it,
Yeah.
work with those numbers, and the direction that Sadian gave you, because we know that these things happen and we do not want it to happen to Sadian or anybody else who need help. Can Youth Exploration, your topic in a podcast, have been assisting persons to just tell their story in order to get their needs dealt with. So Sadian,
Yeah.
we wish you all the best on from Can Youth Exploration, your topic in a podcast. I will continue to keep in touch with you, right? And if needs be that you want to come back and say thanks, later on, that's fine with me. I
I
will
will
have
testify.
right and testify, the thing, right? And
Yeah.
I'm happy that you are keeping that faith together, and I'm sorry that this happened to you, right? But I always say that our adversities are not for us but for someone else, not for us,
So
trust me,
true.
right? For someone else. And continue to do your thing. Wanted you was to perhaps show the receipt, some of the stuff, but not the receipts and so on. Your daughter didn't find those.
I will
Um,
send it to you.
okay, yeah, send it to me, right? And if anything,
Yeah.
they can contact me. They have
Yeah, no
my,
problem.
my email and so on, and I will verify it. So I verify your needs, and I note that you need the contribution. Hey, you're a shining light despite what's going on. You smile and you trust God and you have the vibes, as we say in Jamaica. And I wish you all the best, and I will
Thank
talk
you
to
very
you.
much. And
Thanks
I,
for
wa- I would
coming.
like to encourage. I would like to encourage somebody this evening. Today
Okay,
is
go
what, the
ahead.
12th day of December.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
everything else fails, God never fails. When
yeah,
family fails and friend fails and well wisher fails, your neighbor fails, God never fails. He's not a man to lie. Trust
yeah,
God. Hold on upon God. Trust His word.
yeah.
He never leave nor forsake him. Tell we. So trust God.
Yeah, yeah. The evangelistic side of Sadian. Okay,
Blessed
Sadian.
everyone.
I love that. I love that. All right, you take care now. Thank you for coming.
Thank you
Bye bye.
very much, Doctor.
All
God
right,
bless
thank
you.
you too. Bye bye. Nice. That was Sadian Townsend. You hear her concern, her challenges. Please do not scam her. She don't need that at this time. She do not need she does not need persons who have other agenda. We don't need that in our society, right? She needs help, and therefore you we are asking you to assist her in order to deal with the challenges that she has been having. It could happen to any one of us, and would like you to reach out to her because she would like your assistance. Those Jamaicans in the diaspora, be it England, Canada, UK, wherever you are, reach out. Up to 4 million Jamaican dollars. It's about 36,000 US dollars, I guess. See how best that can come together to assist some portion of it, to assist our sister back in Jamaica. And I say our sister not because I am Jamaican, you are Jamaican diaspora, but she's a human being. She's a sister. And we have to be our sister's keeper, our brother's keeper, keepers, and therefore reach out to Sadian. Look in the description if you're listening, if you're watching, and you will see the information, the bank account, the NCB bank account that you can deposit your contribution to. And we here at Can Youth Exploration would like to say thanks on behalf of Saidian to those who have assisted her, the doctors, those who try to assist her financially, and even those who have done wrong in terms of getting her assistance. Say thanks to you, because now she understands the challenges that these things may create, and know how to make adjustment so that it will not happen. Thank you for watching Can Youth Exploration, your topic in a podcast.